Hi, I'm Jessica with My Fit Life Now, and I'm so excited to bring you guys another Pilates inspired workout. I'm going to be squinting a lot today because the sun is so bright, the weather is awesome. As long as that stays behind us, I'm hoping I don't get rained on while I'm out here filming. The first exercise is done on our back. Make sure that you've done some warm up first before we get started. And I'm going to talk you guys through the form. We're only going to go through 2 rounds today, but we have 12 exercises to get through twice. 10 seconds in between. All right, timer has started. Down we come. You want to start by bracing the core and then bring those legs up. Okay, from here, arms to the side. And then I want you to lift up through the shoulder blades and start to pump those arms. Keeping that gap between the chin and the chest here. Let's do just 4 pumps here, and then if you want that challenge, drop the legs for 4 pumps. We continue to hug in the abdominal muscles. We do not want our belly muscles popping up, nor do we want our back lifting. If you find that that is happening, then you're going to just keep the legs up instead of dropping them down. Inhaling when those legs are here, exhaling when those legs are here. Maintaining control. Keeping the feet together. Thinking about that space between the 2 hip bones. All right, let's bring ourselves up. Hands are behind. Now you can choose the fingers forward, side, or back. And we're going to start by bringing our butt up and squeezing and then dropping it back down. We're going to exhale as we press up, inhale as we come back down. Now my elbows are slightly bent. Now for those that wanted a little bit more of a challenge here, where you're going to actually slide the hips back through the hands and then come back up. It's a little bit more work. Definitely feel those arms when you come back with that slide. If you have shorter arms and a longer torso, you're gonna have to stay with the first version of this exercise. Good, we got time for one more here. And have a seat. Okay, so now we're on our back for the next exercise. So the legs are back up into the air. We scoop the belly down. We're pressing our back into the floor. We lift here, and then we hug the knees in. We lift, and we hug. All right, here we go. So I'm still thinking about drawing in the abs. So I'm hugging them down when those legs come up. No lifting through that spine. Okay, I'm still keeping that gap between my chin and my chest. When I come down, I feel like it's a little massage for the back here. Love it. I'm exhaling through the hardest part of the exercise. Good. Keep it going. Maintaining control. All right, so now those feet are gonna come down. My hands are here. I'm gonna lift up through the hips, pressing my shoulders down. Choose one leg, take it up into the air. Foot is flexed, drop those hips down, and then bring them back up. I'm sorry if my eyes are closed through most of this video, but I should be wearing sunglasses right now. It's just so bright, hard to keep the eyes open. Pressing the palms down into the ground, pressing the shoulder blades down into the ground, and then really focus on that leg that is moving. The leg that's in the air isn't really doing much. Okay, all that work is coming from that leg that is lifting up those hips. Now try not to let the hips twist, but keep them up. You want your hip bones pointing straight up and staying level here. Good, pressing through the heel. Okay, now stay up, take your foot and just place it onto that knee. Actually have rest. We need that rest. Okay, so now we're gonna come back up and little pulses, pushing it up and just working that backside here. Oh my goodness, that sun feels so amazing on my face right now. I am loving this May weather that we're having. It has just been beautiful here. So keeping those pulses really small and trying to stay at the very top of your range. So try not to do that down low here, but staying lifted. Belly is pulled in and my shoulders are pushing down into my mat. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of an arm workout because I'm keeping pressure into the back of the arms as I press it up. Whew, definitely feeling the hips on that one. Let's just do a little hug of those knees to give our butts a rest here, and then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, back into position. Up we go, other leg is up, and we drop and we lift. Pressing those shoulder blades down. If I do this, maybe I can look better. Go down and up. So you should feel both the glute and the hamstring firing up. If you're feeling the top of the leg, you might be gripping into your toes too much. So try lifting the toes up and really pushing through the heel. Okay, using those arms a little bit here, hugging the abs. Taking deep breaths. Trying to exhale still as we're pushing up. Okay, little rest here. You can readjust the body if you need to make any adjustments. All right, so we're gonna cross onto that leg. Up we go and into those little pulses. Whew. My eyes are gonna start watering here. Okay, keeping it up high. And those pulses are small. I'm dropping like maybe 2 inches here. And push, push, push. So you should really be feeling the activation into the glutes. Breathing at your natural breath rate here. Trying to keep those hips level as we finish. Almost there. One side might feel a little bit more challenging than the other side. Okay, so now we're gonna move my timer forward. We're gonna move on to our side. So from here, what we're gonna do is lie down in kind of like the fetal position. And then I want you to take your feet up. Now from here, open that top leg and bring it back down. So our target area is this little area here on the side butt. Just gonna bring my mic a little bit closer so you guys can hear me better. I have no other movement anywhere else. My hips continue to face forward the entire time here. So I'm not rolling back at all. You're gonna feel the inner thighs work to hold everything in place. 10 more seconds, exhaling as we come up, inhaling as we come down. Another option is to rest the head if you choose. Okay, so from here, we're gonna do another exercise on this side before we switch. So we're gonna come up like this, and then one leg lift, and then come back down, okay? So your bottom leg is bent, lift up, and then lift the leg, and then float down. Lift and lift. So we get full body with this. You're gonna feel your arm and your chest and your sides. You're gonna feel a lot of work coming from this bottom leg. And then that lift of that top leg just finishes the exercise off. Good, we've got 12 seconds left. So we'll get in a couple more of these. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so let's flip and do the same thing on the other side. So again, you can choose to be in any position that you find comfortable. Okay, heels are coming up, and then we're gonna open that top leg and close. So remember, our hips are staying stacked here. We're not rolling back. I'm hugging in my abdominal muscles here as well. Exhaling on that lift, and really trying to find this target area here as we come up into that clam. Squeeze and release. Exhale and inhale. Good. I feel like my right side is weaker, so I feel it kick in way faster than my other side. Oh, all right. Okay, back up we get. Top leg is extended. Our bottom leg is bent. Hand is placed. Try not to lock the elbow, so just have a soft bend on this side. All right, we flow it up, leg lift, and take it down. So as we're doing this one, we're continuing to contract the abdominal muscles. Try not to have this leg way forward like this. You want to try and keep it in line with the body here. This hand here, you can see, is right below my shoulder and not way out here. Okay, we want to ensure that we're keeping good alignment in the body here. We have time for one more of these. Lift. Okay, so we're finishing here with a challenging exercise. So we're gonna plank, and then we're gonna go into leg lifts, okay? So onto those toes, we're gonna rock forward, take it back, lift, and lift. Okay, now modification is here, extend, and extend, okay? So when you plank, you want to make sure that your hips are down, but not dropped. You want to ensure that you're lifting out of the shoulder blades, okay? So we're not down like this. We're hugging in the belly muscles. Whew. My arms are a little shaky here. These are tough. Almost there. Okay, so we've made it through our first round. Good job. We do have to repeat that process though. I might switch and face the other way and see if that's a little bit better on my eyes. So I'm just going to flip around this way. So you guys can grab a drink. And we're going to get started here in just a moment. I have my little piece of paper with the exercises just in case I forgot. I've been forgetful these days. Okay, so we have 10 seconds before we start round 2. So we're just going to come right down onto our backs again. So remember, we're bracing into the core muscles before we even start. So strong foundation. Don't let the back pop up. Okay, legs are coming up. Lifting 4 pumps and then dropping down for 4 pumps. Now, if your neck gets tired, you can do this with the neck relaxed down, okay? You're still going to get a lot of benefit. So modify how you see fit. Remember, we're inhaling here, and then we're exhaling as we drop down. And we're making sure that when we drop those legs down, that our back does not arch up. So there's lots of core control here that is happening. 5 seconds to go. One more time up. And let those legs come down. All right, roll it up. Hands are coming in behind you, so back into those tabletops. So remember, the easier version here is just popping those hips up and down from here. And the harder version is that slide. So pushing it up and sliding it through. So let's exhale here. Squeezing through the glutes. Inhale as we drop. So again, my elbows are slightly bent. We want to protect those joints and make sure that the muscles are doing the work for us here. Lots of control through this. 10 seconds left. Let's get in 2 more. One more time. Beautiful. All right, so back down we go. Okay, so again, we brace the abs. Those legs are up. We bring ourselves up, big crunch here, and then we give our back a massage as we come back down. Exhale, lift, and then inhale to tuck. Now, to make this exercise harder, you're going to drop those legs a lot further down. So this is more challenging. Big breath in. So remember, your goal here is to flatten the tummy muscles. Make sure that the back is not arching, and to get the breath right. Ooh. Now you can get the inner thighs working a little bit too by squeezing those feet together. Almost there. Whew. Okay, so we're gonna go into the single leg bridges again. I have to close my eyes, the sun's coming out again. All right, shoulder blades pressed down, lift up those hips, pick a leg. Okay, down and up. So remember, we're pressing through the heel on this, squeezing that underside. And then you can use that upper body. So press the palms into the floor, press the arms into the floor, and use them to help get your height. Remember, we don't want wobbly hips. Those hips are pointing straight up. So we're staying even there. We're bracing and engaging the core. Exhaling as we press. Ooh, feeling that on this side. Okay, so remember, we're in a little break. Feel free to hug those knees in each time. So we're still working on that same leg. So the leg that was in the air, we're going to cross now. Open up that knee, lift up, and then take it into those little pulses. So pressing up and down with about 2 inches. Okay, we're not doing big dips, so keeping it high. And push, push. Arms into the floor, press the palms down, press the shoulder blades down, tighten up the tummy muscles. Keep this small. Deep breaths, keeping that chin long still. Feel free to close your eyes too if that you want at home, and just focus on what you're doing and let my voice be your guide. Whew. All right, let's hug those knees in. Okay, so we have to do the other side now. We always repeat what we do on one to the other. So back up, other leg is now into the air, and we drop and we lift. Pressing through the heel, getting as much extension here as you can. So remember, with our breath, it's inhale down, exhale push up. Let's use our full body here to maximize our range. And press. Palms are down into the floor, shoulders are down into the floor. Our abs are being strong here. We're working the back side of that leg. Okay, little rest, and then we're gonna go into those pulses. All right, back into position, same leg. We cross it over and lift it up nice and high and press, press, press. So it's really easy to drop that hip. See how my hip's down here? So you gotta try to work extra hard to keep them in neutral. Good. Keeping it small. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth here. You got it. Woo! I'll be happy when these are all done. Last few here to go. You guys feeling this? Second round. All right. Knee hug in. And then let's turn to our side. Okay, so coming back up into those mermaids. Let's do those first. We'll finish with the clams. Extend and up, and then leg lift here, and then drop it back down. Lift and extend. Good. Up, extend, and down. Full range here. Beautiful. Good, and up. So again, watch placement of that bottom hand as we flow here. It should be placed right underneath that shoulder. Last few seconds. 5, 4, 3, one more, 2, and 1. All right, let's go into those elevated clams. I felt like my glutes needed a little bit of a break. So I'm gonna just place my hand here. I'm gonna lift up through here and open on my exhale. Here we go. Exhale to open, inhale to close. Keeping everything stacked here. Core is engaged. Good, let's squeeze and let it go. Beautiful. All right, we got 25 seconds left to go here on this side. So again, our focus area with this is right through here. If you are feeling it somewhere else, I want you to focus on that area. All right, we got a few seconds left to go. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's flip to the other side. Okay, so on this side here, same thing. Hand is underneath here. We're going to extend and then come into that lift and then drop it back down. Good, and reach. So when you're doing these, you want to have as much length as you possibly can. You want to lift out of that hip. So you're in a nice long line here. Inhaling as we're coming down, exhaling as we lift. Okay, 15 seconds. Almost there. Let's get in about 2 more. You guys have made it through most of the video here. We're getting really close. Last one here. Good, and back down. Okay, let those heels lift. Hips are straight, abs are pulled in. We are almost there. We got 2 exercises left. Exhale to lift, inhale to come back down. Exhale up, and inhale down. Good. Whew, I'm feeling like this definitely worked my full body. We've got a bunch of teenagers here on the dock now. I guess they don't know that when someone's filming, they should respectfully be quiet, but that's okay. 15 seconds to go. It just goes to show you that you can really work out wherever you are. You only need a small space. You can take your workouts with you on vacation. You can do them in your bedroom. You could even do them at work in the office. Okay, we are on to our last exercise. So remember, the modification is here, and we are extending the legs back one at a time. Otherwise, you're in full plank, and we're rocking forward, back, and then leg lifts. Good. Forward and back and leg lifts. This is so hard for me. Forward and back. So we're lifting out of the shoulders. My hips are neutral. My lower abs are pulled in. And I'm trying not to hold my breath. Okay, 10 seconds. And you guys have made it through. One more rock back and forth. One more lift each leg, and we are done. Oh my goodness, that was not easy by any means. Thank you for joining me, and have a great day. But don't forget to stretch. We always need to stretch our bodies after our workouts. Bye.